So this one is Henry Ford versus Karl Marx. Epic rap battles of history. Okay. Henry Ford, obviously the pioneer of the automobile, the Model T. And a lot of people attribute to him the modern work week, the 5-day work week, the 2-day weekend, and those types of things. So he modernized basically industry, right? Automation, the, what do you want to call it? The kind of industrial assembly line. Karl Marx, he was basically a guy who helped come up with the idea of communism, Marxism. There's a lot more going on than that, but you know what? I'm not that smart on that topic, so I won't pretend to be. Let's dive right in. Ooh, that beat.
Mr. Motor City needs some medicine red. My lines are a production, your lines are bread. Disassembling timepieces is how I got my start now. Watch me tear your ideology apart. You scream, unite the workers, free the class slaves.
Okay.
Lose your chain, trade them in for mass graves. I would stop it. Wow, appalling mounts of body bag. When a world leader likes you, that's a red flag. I produce with my 2 hands, you're a destitute tramp. Scheming to trade bootstraps in for food stamps. Any person tried to seize my private property will catch a torn press to his private parts properly.
I love that. Oh my God. Okay, already off to a great start. But so what we do with these epic rap battles, in case you haven't seen my reactions to them before, we kind of listen through a verse without really stopping or anything like that much. And then we go back through that verse once it's done so we can properly enjoy it. And then we do a little bit more thinking and discussing on what they're saying. So let's finish this one out. Das Capital.
You might not have needed to bury quite so many. Who's that crowd in the
Party foul. Oh my God. Okay. We gotta pay more attention this time.
My lines are a production, your lines are bread.
My lines are a production, your lines are bread. That's a good one. Because once again, Henry Ford, the production line, industry, automotive assembly, right? That was him. Production line, the bread line, because all the wealth is shared and distributed, which of course is not subject to any corruption at all. At all. Okay. Disassembling timepieces.
Timepieces is how I got my start now. Watch me tear your ideology apart.
Was he a, what do they call them, a watchmaker or whatever? Is that how Henry Ford started? I didn't know that, if that's true. I have no idea about Henry Ford prior to the automobile venture there.
You scream, unite the workers, free the class slaves. Lose your chain, trade them in for mass graves.
Yeah. You know, in theory, something like communism or Marxism, in theory, could potentially work, right? But the problem is the difference between theoretically working and actually implementing it and sticking to that and having people follow and not get influenced, corrupted, etc., etc. There's a big difference there. Huge difference.
Stop it. Wow, appalling mounts of body bag. When a world leader likes you, that's a red flag. I produce with my 2 hands, you're a destitute tramp. Scheming to trade bootstraps in for food stamps. Any person tried to seize my private property will catch a torn press to his private parts properly.
I love that word structure there. Oh God, that was pretty cool.
Who takes advice from a broke fly? It's laughable. I wouldn't wipe my tailpipe with your Das Capital.
Yeah, wasn't Marx like, I don't know if he was necessarily poor, but he wasn't from like a super rich family or anything like that, I don't believe. So, yeah, I guess that's why you get those ideas, right?
You'd save the penny for his daughter you named Jenny. You might not have needed to bury quite so many. Who's that crowd?
Oh, it's an epic rap battle. Below the belt shots are okay.
You'd save the penny for his daughter you named Jenny. You might not have needed to bury quite so many. Who's that proud young Gallian, heavy drinking card carrying, future thinking legal letter ink proletarian? It's Karl Marx, a very rhinestone, I'm dropping you like Hitler dropped your name in Mein Kampf. My codes of didn't cause mass grave. We did get that from books, but you didn't read shit. Your self-made man studies them from a tourist. Your daddy's two hands gave you a free fall and progress. You were the first your mother. Maybe that's why you spied at your workers like Big Brother. Your Model T, total lack of style is killing me. They can take shit from you according to ability. Do what your first car can't and back up. Beating me is like you're sitting in Brazil. Nuts! Don't step that close with...
Do what your first car can't and back up. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Okay, that was pretty great.
You'd save the penny for his daughter you named Jenny. You might not have needed to bury quite so many. Who's that proud young Nogalian heavy drinking card carrying?
Heavy drinking. What did that say?
You might not have needed to bury quite so many. Who's that proud young Nogalian heavy drinking card?
Heavy drinking card carrying. Okay, you were a partier. I got it. Jeez.
I'm dropping you like Hitler dropped your name in Mein Kampf.
Yeah. You know, being called out by Hitler by name, not something to brag about. Just saying, you know. Yeah, would not brag about that one.
My codes didn't cause mass grave. We did get that from books, but you didn't read shit.
That's true. He said my concept didn't cause mass graves. Greed did. Absolutely. That's 100% true. Like I said earlier, the theories themselves make sense. Potentially. They could potentially work. I think that's mostly inarguable. But the part that doesn't make sense is people following it. It's such an easily corruptible system that can be easily taken advantage of by those in power, that of course it keeps happening again and again. And when we compare different systems, you know, capitalism has its problems too. But yeah, here we are.
Your self-made man studies them from a tourist. Your daddy's two hands gave you a free fall and progress.
Yeah, there's so many self-made stories that go that way, isn't there? There really is. There's a lot of them, you know. Hey, I'm self-made. I did this on my own. Just had a small $1 million loan, or just inherited a fortune. You know, yeah, cool. That's not exactly on your own, is it?
The first of 6 kids till the 7th killed your mother. Maybe that's why you spied at your workers like Big Brother.
Dude, is that true? Did one of his brothers kill his mom? That's crazy. That is crazy. The way that I was raised, family is absolutely everything. And I just can't imagine. I can't even imagine.
Model T, total lack of style is killing me. They can take shit from you according to ability.
Yeah, the Model T wasn't exactly fancy. But for its time, it was a lot harder to kind of do rounded contours and stuff back then. And they did what they could, right? Also, there wasn't a super huge need for aerodynamicness when you can only go like, what was it, 15 miles an hour or something like that. Yeah, the aerodynamic doesn't matter at that point.
Do what your first car can't and back up.
That one wins it for me. So I think Marx is ahead on this one.
Don't step that close without some beer, jam, poo, son. You lived in Cologne. Look like you could've used some. I drip with style like a dipstick drips oil. You look as sick as your chronic dick boil. I'm asking abuse on a utopian hobo.
Why?
Doing you for loops like the F of my logo. I gave men work, you brought nothing but harm. Take your bourgeois pig shit back to Animal Farm.
Jeez. Okay.
Step that close without some beer, jam, poo, son. You lived in Cologne. Look like you could've used some.
Okay.
I drip with style like a dipstick drips oil.
Drip with style like a drip. Okay, I mean, kind of weak, but.
You look as sick as your chronic dick boil.
Why?
I'm mass producing abuse on a utopian hobo. I'm throwing you for loops like the F of my logo.
Oh yeah, they do like. The F is kind of fancy that they use.
I gave men work, you brought nothing but harm. Take your bourgeois pig shit back to Animal Farm.
Yeah, okay.
Factory conditions were bleak, cramped with machines, cranking out 4 severed fingers a week.
Yeah.
Rolled with employees
Yeah.
who think, drink, and eat. And when
Yeah, That was one, I guess, one thing we didn't talk about was the conditions at the factories. Yeah, a lot of people got injured. There was not a lot of safety. It was all about cutting costs, and employees were deemed to be kind of replaceable, right? So, yeah.
When they marched for better wages, shot them dead in the street. In truth, what you produced were alienated working men who would clock into Detroit and lose themselves like Eminem. And now your Great Lakes State ain't exactly a great sight. You were West of Michigan and Flint's water pipes.
Oh, wow, we're getting a couple back and forth this time.
Caveman work, you brought nothing but harm. Take your bourgeois pig shit back to animal farm.
Your factory conditions were bleak, cramped with machines, cranking out 4 severed fingers a week.
Oh, yeah. A lot of bad conditions.
Rolled with employees could think, drink, and eat. And when they marched for better wages, shot them dead in the street.
I feel like there's some history there that I don't know about, so don't know.
In truth, what you produced were alienated working men who would clock into Detroit and lose themselves like Eminem. And now your Great Lakes State ain't exactly a great sight. You were West of Michigan and Flint's water pipe.
Oh, that is a burn. Dude, Marx is on fire.
You griped about oppression, don't leave me impressed. You're not hot, Carl, that's just shit on your chest. For a man state less, you got an awful lot to say. I pay you $5 a day to go away. Bloody Angles bankrolled you with this textile bill. I guess the capitalists are cool when they're paying your bills. You're a hypocrite, a nitwit is love with substance issues. Step off your soapbox, take the soap with you.
Look, dummy, shedding money.
Jeez, they are going back and forth like crazy. I love it.
Exactly a great sight. You were West of Michigan and Flint's water pipe.
You griped about oppression, don't leave me impressed. You're not hot, Carl, that's just shit on your chest. For a man to state less, you got an awful lot to say. I pay you $5 a day to go away.
And that was a lot of money back then.
Bloody Angles bankrolled you with this textile bill. I guess.
I mean, the background here is a little misrepresentative, I think. It is a little bit misrepresentative because it should be scrolling very, very slow. And it is whizzing by. Come on, man. Your car barely went faster than you could walk. It might have even went slower.
The capitalists are cool when they're paying your bills. You're a hypocrite, a nitwit is love with substance issues. Step off your soapbox, take the soap with you.
Making a lot of fun of how he smells. Was Marx known for something like that, or are these just like weak blows?
Look, dummy, shedding money is the communist vision. Engels Bank was the crank that got the revolution spinning. We gave everything to see the common people advance. I'm so down with the cause, I even pawned my own pants. You grew so out of touch, you sabotage your only kid. It's a stomach cancer, showed more love than you did. Sucker grants, your legacy in ashes. Remembered as the fascist sympathizing cause of climate change and car crashes. From your newspaper to your Nazi factory, cross the pond. Frankly, Hank, it's clear as which side you are on. This battle's been applauded like that hemorrhage in your head. I leave a floor as expected, found on road dead.
Oh my god. Marx took it 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. Marx took that one. Ford was just, I don't know. There was so much potential, but Ford just really did not punch hard. He really pulled his punches. Marx won. What do you think? Let me know. Am I wrong? Are you wrong? One of us is. Just kidding. Everyone has their own opinions, and I would love to hear yours. Let me know.